Hello, this is the One Eyed Patriot, and I'm fired up because I had a great afternoon. I stopped by Columbia, South Carolina's state capitol and participated in the Second Amendment gun rally in support of the Second Amendment. And I met also, while I was there, some great YouTube channel hosts. So stay tuned, and if you watch long enough, you'll get to see them and you'll recognize some of them. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.
We take away the guns, all the evil, sinful people will go down to the boys club and want to teach a little league ball team because they ain't got nobody to kill because they can't find anything. Guys, that's crazy. I was reading this, all of us was on the internet. I was reading in the 50s, 40s, 50s, there was a guy in Germany, they couldn't have their guns, so he got him an insecticide can, filled it full of gas, went into the school and lit it up and used it like a flamethrower. Why aren't we talking about Oklahoma? Here's what I said originally. Thank God that little boy, and that's what he looked like, just a little boy. Thank God he didn't get on the internet and learn how to make a bomb and go blow the whole school up. Because guys, that's the problem. It's not guns. That's why we got to redirect this discussion. It's evil people. Amen.
Amen.
Up to the other side, we're going to take it back. Because if we stand up, he's fixing to ignite his groups. But guys, we got to come out here and support our rights and our gun rights. And at the end of the day, it's not about killing people. It's not like I heard, if I got it, and you know I got it, or don't know I got it, you just don't know. And then at that point, that gives me the advantage. So I do want to end on all of us out here, guys. I know y'all did. I'm still praying for those families in Connecticut. But it makes me sick that the NRA came out and said, put the people in the schools to protect them now. Guys, there's some evil man out there right now already contemplating the next one. And that's what's going to happen. Because our government's sitting here whining about throwing our guns away. When I'm the ex-military guy to train me, put me in the schools part-time. I'll do whatever I can do to help.
Hello, patriotic Americans. How are you? Let's give a hand to the Second Amendment. Let's give a hand to good people with guns. I consider myself a good guy with a gun. My neighbors have said to me in response to some things on the driveway talk that we know if anything ever happens bad in this neighborhood, we can count on you. And this country needs to get back on counting on one another. Don't you agree? And there are a lot of good gun groups out there. The National Rifle Association is one of the bigger ones. But it's a darn shame, out of 300 million guns registered in this country, the NRA has 4.2 million members. Is there a problem with that?
Join the NRA.
Join the NRA. I mean, it's like $35 to $25, something like that. You get a hat, maybe a magazine, and it's a great cause. And there are a lot of good gun groups out there. I'm proud to be an American. I vote so I can complain, right?
That's right.
And thanks to all the military. Any military out there today?
Woo! Yeah!
Thanks to law enforcement.
Yeah!
And Lindsey Graham and both Joe Wilson have responded to my letters, and that's a good thing so far. So they must be on our side. Vote right. Do all the things. Do it professionally. Because if you don't do it professionally, people will shut you down right then. They'll close you out. So my advice is, get your message out, educate people, take them to the range, introduce new people to shooting, hunting, that kind of thing. So, but anyway, I have a YouTube site, but I'm not here to promote it. But I am the One Eyed Patriot, in case you ever need to know, because I lost an eye, but I kept on getting it because I'm not going to sit around and take welfare and that kind of thing. Because I don't deserve disability, quite frankly. Some do, but I don't. And it's time to cut out some of these entitlement programs, don't you think?
Yeah.
Unless they need them. So anyway, God bless America.
Firearms, because we wouldn't always have him home to protect us, or my mother wouldn't always be home as well, so we learned to do that. And given the fact that now, you know, like my husband, he's not always home, I have the ability to use the weapons that are in our home because I've had the teaching and the responsibility that comes with bearing that. And if that right is taken from me, you know, what liberty do I have to defend myself? Because, you know, being a woman, I don't have the brunt force that a man has, but it's the ability to have that helps me remain confident that I can defend my home and my children. And I work in West Columbia, so it's always essential to have something to, you know, keep me safe. But we need that right and that protection there available to us to, you know, to retain our safety. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
The people that you're going to have to be prepared to shoot in the face are going to have a uniform on and a badge.
Keep it up, brother.
Now, hopefully, our law enforcement in this
Appreciate
state
you guys being
is
here.
going to stand
One
up
Eyed
like
Patriot.
some in other states have and say we
One Eyed
won't
Patriot,
enforce those
baby.
unconstitutional
Oh, yeah.
laws.
Sucho-o.
And
That's right, we need that.
And
Good man.
I hope that
Appreciate
we never,
you guys.
never live to see the day that we actually have
What's
to
your site?
apply
NC Hill.
our Second Amendment rights to the situation that
What's
they're
your site
written
again?
for.
You know.
Sensible prepper.
I know, Sensible Prepper.
Willwood
We stand for the
487.
Second Amendment.
Willwood
That's what we're
487.
standing for.
Appreciate you
Is that
guys
we're
being here.
retaining the firepower
Columbia, South
by
Carolina.
an oppressive government,
Glad to be here
which
with
is
you,
going
One
to
Eyed
mean
Patriot.
Glad to be with you.
retaining the capability.
All my buds down there, but it's really good to see everybody out here. I know the gun show probably kept even more people, but I'm telling you what I've seen out here has been really heartening. And guys, this is the battle of our lives right now.
Amen.
It's the battle for our future, and we need to stand for our constitutional rights. I know in Greenville, South Carolina, we just had a little rally yesterday. We had quite a number of people out there, people blowing their horns and giving the thumbs up, and it was really great. But listen, don't back down. Stay on your Congress, stay on your Senate, not only on the federal level, but on the state level as well. In fact, there's a lot of really cool things coming down here in South Carolina that really could help protect our rights. In fact, I have a meeting with Larry Martin, one of the senators up in the Pickens area. I'm going to meet with him for lunch and make sure that he stays on the straight and narrow. So, you know, we have Tim Scott getting into office, and then of course his house, his place needs to be filled, but keep the pressure on. And guys, if we do it, we're going to make it stronger for the Second Amendment, even stronger than it was before, on the state level and on the federal level, and we're going to retain our rights. So God bless America, and long live the Republic.